Hi, this is Sally Draper with a quick overview of JeopardyLabs.com. This is a place where you can build an online Jeopardy game in the same format as the popular television game show. And you can build these for any kind of purpose, including catechism classes, regular school curriculum study, or just for fun in your church or school. I have a couple of examples to show you, but the site is completely free, and if you want to build your own, you can just click the Start Building button to get started. Once it's completed, this is how it'll behave. It'll come up and ask you the number of teams that want to play, so you can divide it up between as many teams as you want, 1 through 12, and then you just click Start, and the whole Jeopardy screen appears to you. So you've given the game the 5 categories for Jeopardy, and then the values are listed below, and under each one is an answer to a question, and the teams playing should give you the question that is being asked, just like on the game show Jeopardy. So for example, under Old Testament 100, the person whom God entrusted with the 10 Commandments, teams would buzz in or raise their hand or whatever it is and answer, and then you would reveal the correct response, who is Moses. And if the team got it correct, down at the bottom there's a way to tally the score by clicking the plus or minus for the team that buzzed in and answered. So if they got it correct, you would click plus and their score would go up to 100, because this was a question with value 100. Then you click continue, and you notice that that square is no longer available on the board, just like the regular Jeopardy game on TV. So this one's a Bible trivia one. I have another Bible trivia one out there, and both these links will be available to you. But there is a button here for edit, download, and share. The share is pretty straightforward. It allows you to share the link on different social media sites. The download actually downloads the game in .html format, so you can play the game offline. So you don't have to even be connected to the internet to play the game. You can get the whole thing downloaded as an HTML file. And finally, the edit link we'll look at quickly takes you kind of behind the scenes, where you can type in the password you set up for the game and click go, and then you're able to edit everything about the game. You can change the title, you can change the categories, and if you click on a particular question, you can change the answer and the question. So this is what it would look like as you're building it. It says supply the answer. Jeopardy is backwards, so this appears first and your audience guesses the question. And then there's a text box to supply the question. And then you just press continue when you're happy with it, and that one's taken care of, so it disappears. And then there's a save button down at the bottom. So probably the biggest challenge is just coming up with the 25 questions and answers to ask in the grid. But besides that, very straightforward, easy to use, completely free, and editable if you need to make tweaks to it. Once you've saved your edits or saved it from the very beginning, they give you a link to it, which you can save and share on your website or in social media. They give you an edit link to it, and the first time that you set it up, you have to supply a password. So anyone could click the edit link, but unless they know the password to the game, they can't make any changes to it. And then finally, I just have one more example. This is one that could be used for a Unity Sunday or a special event at church, whatever it may be, where you have different information about the pastors who have served, or members, or important dates in the congregation, your school, the way things are done today, whatever. And this would be a fun game to play at a church or school event, projected up on the screen, game show style. So that's a quick overview of JeopardyLabs.com, a fun way to create games for use in your church and school ministry.